Welcome, mercenaries. It's the General, Osama, aka the Black Jack Bauer. Tapping in with this video here. We're going to do 3 guns and run. Basically, you grab 3 guns, go on the run, whether it's without rule of law, survival, maybe even zombies. Who knows? But you get 3 guns, you run for it, make it do what you got to do. So I'm going to go over my 3 mercenaries. My 3 are very simple. Very plain and simple and straight to the point. You know, if you play Call of Duty a lot, you know that scavenger perk is one of the most important perks in the game. You know, when you're going for a Moab, a nuke, you know, whatever Call of Duty that you're playing, maybe a V2 rocket, who knows. But scavenger perk is very useful. So here in the US, the scavenger perk will work very well for you. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you, mercenaries, my first out of the 3 that I'm going to grab and run. Head for the hills, head for the sewer, head for the caves. But this is the first one I'm grabbing. All right, mercs. We already know. Empty. Nothing. So, first one here, everybody knows, Glock 19. Yes, sir. Glock 19, 9mm, 15 plus 1 with the can. CGS, a Kraken 9. Very versatile piece here. And I'm going to tell you why I'm choosing this bad boy. Maybe I'll hold so people can see it. So for one, a little oil on here. Most popular caliber carried here in the United States is the 9mm. Most of your agencies are carrying 17s or 19s, you know, your 9mm Glock. So you already know if this is the most popular, and this is probably the most popular Glock that they sell. 19 compact, double stack, 15 plus 1. Mostly every officer is going to have one of these, so that's when your scavenger perk is going to come in. Go on that officer, whether he's you know, whether he's groggy, incapacitated, or just taking out the fight. You need to stay in the fight. So you know what you do? Go in there and zoop zoop. Go ahead and get you some extra ammo, extra mags. Stay ahead of the game. Because one thing about this here, this is going to go everywhere. And when I mean everywhere, this is going everywhere. So get you a custom holster. You can get one made to where you just cover the trigger guard and keep your can on there. So you're ready to go. Because one thing you do want to do is have the advantage over everybody else. And as long as you can use this for stealth and get a preemptive attack, you already won. You have a head start over your mercenary adversary who you're going up against. And you need to have as many lifelines to your advantage. And this is going to be one of them. Staying off the radar. So you want to stay off the radar. Back to Call of Duty again. So you stay with suppress. Stay off the radar. Make your move in and out like a robbery. Simple as that. So 19 would be the first one that I would take for a grab and go. 19. Number 2. We're going to stay with the Glock pattern. Yes, we are. We're going to go with Kel-Tec sub 2K. And we're going to see here. Empty. And you can probably look in there. See that the bolt is back. So we are empty, ready to go. But like I said earlier, most of your people carrying Glock. They're mostly carrying Glock. 9mm at that. When you need something with just a little bit more pack of a punch, this is what you go to. Full length 16-inch barrel here. A little more stopping power, extend the range out a little more. I took my little foregrip off, but like I said, this thing is very compact. You don't really need much. Just keep that bad boy locked in the shoulder. And listen, can on it too. Because like I say, you need the element of surprise, mercenaries. You have to have it. That's what's going to separate you from the middle of the pack to the last sucker in line. You got to stay ahead of your enemies. At least 3 steps ahead. This is going to help you do that. So, and you might even need to hunt some type of game. You don't want to make too much noise. You might not want to do too much damage to make sure that you get every piece of meat off that animal. And you might have to hunt some small game. And if you're shooting it with a rifle, that ain't going to work. You hit it with this 9mm though, it's going to be nice and effective. Yes sir, mercenaries. And like I said, as you see, folds right on up. Put it right in the backpack. You're in the game. Now if you have the Gen 3, which is what I recommend you upgrading to, you keep your optic on here. Flashlight. You know, hey man, you can do some damage with this bad boy here. Same thing with the Glock, but you just need a little more stopping power. Extend the range out a little bit. This is what I'm going for. Sub 2000, Gen 2, prefer the Gen 3. But this is what's going to help you stay ahead of the game. This is it. So this is number 2. What I would grab and go. Now, you should already know what number 3 is. Scavenger perk. Scavenger perk. AR-15. SBR. With can. Gotta have it. You have to stay ahead of the game. Empties. Nothing. So gotta stay ahead of the game, mercs. Got your nice little red dot up here. Sweet and simple. Don't have to have it, but hey, once it's zeroed, hey man, you're in the game. Nice and small, compact. Take it with you. Fold that bad boy up, depending on what kind of bag you got. Book bag, got a nice one. Bad boy fit right on in there. Yes, sir. Fit right on in there. And like I say, most of your law enforcement carrying this type of pattern rifle. So scavenger perk is going to be your friend. Scavenger perk is going to be your friend. Now this here might not do much effectiveness. Short barrel. Be a little louder because your dwell time, powder, you know, doesn't have much time to burn. So even though this is a flow through OSS, but you just never know, man. But one thing I can tell you is every law enforcement agency and probably every American has one. And what you want to do, always stay with these pills. If you can't send pills downrange, you're in trouble. So stay with something that everybody's going to more likely have in their possession. That's how you stay ahead of the game. Some people say, well, I'm going to have a 350 Legend. I'm going to have a 458 SOCOM, 450 Bushmaster. And that's cool, but those calibers, man, might not be that common. But one thing you can always find, 223, 556. Simple as that, mercenaries. And what you could do, get your sling on here, have that bad boy right here on the side, and man, listen, you got 2 rifles and a pistol. Talking about saving weight? This thing probably loaded with everything on it, it's probably 8 pounds. I'm talking about loaded magazine with the optic, adding on a few ounces for the folding adapter, a few ounces for this, and this is over a pound for the can here. It's over a pound. So I'm just saying, you got 2 rifles that could give you some good stopping power. and you have a handgun that can keep you off the radar. And like I say, even if you do have to hunt some big game, you get nice and close, within 100, 200 yards, it still will take something down. Still will take something down, no problem at all. So, these are my 3 guns and run. Pick my 3, and I'm on the run. Now you've seen my 3. So, all right, mercenaries. We're going to give some shout outs here. Shout out to Sleeps of BK Fly. Shout out to Eyes and Ears Tactical. Shout out to Range Toys. There's a lot of cats in these shout out to. But Citizen 2A Citizen. 2A Ninja. Nubs the Shooter. A few more cats I know I'm probably forgetting. You know, we going off the top of the dome with a freestyle. You don't really like to look at notes. You want to just give it straight and forward. And anyone else who I probably forgot, like Big Boy's Noise, Go Long, a few more other cats. You know, thank y'all for your support. And stay tuned. Start coming with these videos a little bit more often. So it's the General Osama signing off, aka the Black Jack Bauer. Stay tuned, stay safe, stay legal, stay dangerous, stay informed.